internet, it's Irina and I'm in Helsinki Airport on the way to my vacation. To be honest, I'm still not sure if it was a good idea to plan it, but here I am. The situation is a bit complicated because I've been planning this trip for a long time and it was all planned around one person who basically cancelled the last minute. But I already had all the time taking off work, and also they sent us on this furlough, so now I have so many weeks off. And I've been sitting in Jyväskylä for the last 3 months where nothing was happening because I had to move away from Helsinki because there is a pipe renovation going in my apartment. So I need something to be happening in my life now. This is why I decided to go to this surfing camp, and we'll see how it goes. But on my way there, I'm gonna share you my experience of traveling during the COVID times. This is my first time wearing a mask. I'm not enjoying it at all. It's approximately 30 times less comfortable than I expected. It's like really hard to breathe in it. It's hot, but what you gonna do? The airport is pretty empty, as you've seen in the video that I've just shown. I'll see how it's gonna look on the plane. I'm wondering if they're gonna give some food or not. I'm flying with Lufthansa. Usually they do give some food, but I guess now they're not going to do that. Well, I will keep you updated. Hello again. I just finished the first leg of my trip. This mask is absolutely killing me. It was optional in Helsinki Airport, but then on the plane you have to wear it, and now I'm in Frankfurt Airport, and here you really have to wear it at all times. And I was trying to find a place where I could go outside so that I could, take it off finally, because it's difficult to breathe in it. I don't know how people are spending hours in them. Well, I mean, I've just spent already like 4 hours wearing it, and now I have to spend, I don't know, at least 9 more. And I'm desperate. I think if you're eating, you can take them off. So I have some snacks with me. I'm planning to do that. Honestly, I think I just realized that we had a very light version of this pandemic in Finland, because this is the first time I have to wear it, and my first time happened to last 12 hours, and I'm already dying. It's really difficult to breathe in it. You feel like there is not enough oxygen. I will never take the freedom of my face and of my nose for granted again. I have to kill 6 hours here. Here's more people than in Helsinki. They have some cafes and restaurants open. Well, in Helsinki they also had them open. As I said, everyone is required to wear a mask unless you're eating. I think only then you're allowed to take it off. And also, for the first time, I wanted to join the smokers. I don't smoke, I hate the smell. But in the smoking room, you can be mask-free. As I told you earlier, I'm not sure if this trip was a good idea. It just happened that I've been planning it for a very long time, and then it was time to decide something, and I have so many vacations left and I was forced to take them. My company forced me to take 3 weeks off, and then they also sent us on 1 week long furlough. And I have this philosophy that if you have time away from the office, you should go somewhere else, because all the places which are close to where you live, you can see them anytime. But when you are not attached to the office for a long time, this is the only chance you have in your life to go and see other places, So this is why always when I have a vacation, I try to go somewhere. The child is really loud. And in this case, I had this trip planned. I postponed it for as late as possible, hoping that in August it will go back to normal. It didn't quite go back to normal. And I still have doubts whether the trip was a good idea, because I am worried about the virus. I'm not sure if I'm such a great solo traveler, because as I told you, I was supposed to go with someone, but then it got cancelled last minute. So now I'm going on my own to the surfing camp. And from then on, I'll see what I do. I'm not sure yet. It's possible that I will return back to Finland earlier than expected. It's possible that I will just stay in Tenerife. It's possible that I will travel a bit on my own. We'll see. I will keep you updated on my channel. And well, now I have to kill 6 hours in this airport, and I brought my laptop. I have a video to edit, so this is what I'm gonna do now. But first I'm gonna eat something because my mom gave me this many snacks and I'm really hungry. On the plane they only gave us this tiny Kit Kat, which I didn't eat on the plane. I saved for later. And I will see you in my next stopover, which is Madrid.
Atención, si llegas procedente de vuelos internacionales.
Oh my god, okay, after a 24 hours long trip, or even more, I'm finally in Tenerife, so that is good news. The bad news is that my surfing camp didn't get a booking confirmation from the intermediate agent through which I was booking, so they were not expecting me to come today, so nobody came to pick me up, which is not that great after you've been traveling for 24 hours. I mean, I had a 6 hours long stopover in Frankfurt. Then I had another 6 hours long stopover in Madrid, where I had to sleep on the bench because Ryanair doesn't have automatic bag drop off, so I had to wait until their check-in desks will open at 4 a.m. and only then I could leave my luggage, which I had to pick up in Madrid because to Madrid I came with Lufthansa, and from Madrid to Tenerife I'm traveling with Ryanair. So yeah, when you've been traveling for 24 hours, dealing with these bookings and transfers is not the thing you want to do the most. But I arrived, nobody came to pick me up. I started calling them. I called all the European numbers, none of them picked up. Then I called the Asian number, they have also an Asian team. There the guy finally responded. He said that he will try to contact someone. Maybe another 20 minutes went by. He managed to get hold of my surfing camp, of the local surfing camp. Then they were really confused because they were not expecting me to arrive. They don't have the staff who could come to pick me up from the airport. And well, they're basically telling me that the agent never confirmed my arrival. And first they were like, well, do you want to solve it yourself? And I'm like, well, how can I solve it myself? I don't have anything booked, I don't know where to go. And eventually he said that he managed to find somebody from the staff who will now come and pick me up. It feels weird and I'm really tired, and I just hope that somebody will finally come, solve all my problems and let me take this mask off, because I was wearing it for 20 hours now. I decided to finally finish my video. I have arrived 2 days ago, so my crazy trip has finished 2 days ago, and now I'm finally at the surf camp, and it's quite amazing here. But I think when I was filming the piece at the Portugal airport, I was already so tired that I couldn't formulate my thoughts correctly. So here is the recap of all my trip. Well, the main point is that Finland had the quarantine in a very light mode, because honestly, everyone is shocked that for me it was the first time that I had to wear a mask. But my first time was quite memorable, because this mask, I had to wear it for 24 hours or something like that. Well, at least for 20, because the way I booked my ticket, I had 2 6 hours long stopover. The first one in Frankfurt, the second one in Madrid. Then, as you heard, my surf camp was not aware of me coming, so another, an hour and a half I was sitting in Tenerife Airport before my surfing camp has finally found the resources to pick me up. And then, after 26 hours of traveling, I went to do what? To surf. I don't think I managed to stand up even once, but now it's going back to normal, even though the waves are really small. Because when I was here in November, I remember I saw like so many surfings doing crazy things on the water, and it looked to me like, oh my god, well, Tenerife has the great weather all year long, so the surf must be great all year long as well. Well, in August it's really quiet, and I mean, I cannot like stand up without the help of the instructor unless he like launches me or pushes me from the back. But it's not the point of the video. The point of the video is that I've made it. Yes, it's uncomfortable to wear the masks for hours and hours, but I don't know, at least so far I think it was worth it. And I don't know, today we were supposed to have 2 girls arriving from the UK, but now the UK has imposed this new measure that if you come back from Spain you have to quarantine for 2 weeks. And well, I don't know, you know, I think they should take into account each region into account, because for example the Canary Islands and Tenerife in particular, they have only 57 cases in total, and it's 1 million people living here. So like in Tenerife in particular, the figures are really low, and yet still the governments are imposing these bans. And now today I was filming different shops and restaurants, and half of them are closed, and I just feel really bad for the business owners. I kind of feel that maybe countries are overdoing it a bit. Anyway, I'm gonna go into more details about this in my next video, and for now, bye, and thank you for following me along my way.